against an African brother in your name. Once they put sentences that you have not put in a story, give the story to them to run that story without your name. Because you cannot be proud to be part of the people who are destroying the African revolution and the African leadership. You are suffering, and you will continue to suffer. Take out those pretentious sunglasses and wear a red beret. You must be. We want you, the black journalist, African journalist, to be the economic freedom fighters in the editorial room. I know deep in you, there is a little bit of economic freedom fighter that you are suppressing because of your job. Let the real economic freedom fighter come out of you. Stop suppressing that inner economic freedom fighter. Black journalist, be the real EFF. Don't pretend to a white person. Don't pretend to a white editor. Tell them this is your turn. You shall be treated with respect, and your writings shall remain the writings of an African child. When we read, we must say, this is a fellow African telling a story of an African revolution. Don't pretend you are in pain. Let us use the power you have, the pen and the paper, to challenge white supremacy in the editorial rooms. We are inviting you for simple reasons, because we know that there is an EFF in you, like there is an EFF in all South Africans. Those who want to be accepted in the middle class circles, they pretend like there is no EFF in them. Stop pretending. Let the real black man come out. Let the real African come out. Stop being a coconut. Become a real African. Be proud to be an African and fight like a warrior, because that is who you are. This organization I'm talking about, organization of DJs, organization of artists, organization of singers, musicians, organization of taxi drivers, organization of taxi owners. Those people who are driving taxis are taking care of you, because the state has failed to give you a reliable public transport. Those people who have taken a decision to get into business of taxis, they did so that you can have a reliable transport. Let us give them support. Let us ensure that we protect the taxi industry. I don't know why there must be a BRT in Rustenburg, because there is no traffic in Rustenburg. BRT must help reduce traffic. But these copycat mayors who copy what is done in big cities, you take a BRT to Polokwane to do what in Polokwane? Because there is no traffic there. You are introducing BRT because most of you mayors, most of you councillors and ministers, you are in bed with these construction companies which are given tenders to do this BRT. That's why you take it even in areas where there is a need, there's no need for BRT. General Olomisa, we won't be shocked to hear that there is BRT in Umtata. To do what in Umtata BRT? It can be. It's a BRT of corruption. It's a BRT that need to be fought. Thank you very much, Comrade General. So let us support our brothers in the taxi industry. They too, they need to respect our people. They need to treat our people with respect. When they talk to the passengers, they should know that they are talking to their customers and people who are giving them bread. Let us unite, both passengers, taxi drivers, taxi owners, against the elite BRT, which is aiming at enriching the politicians who are part of these construction companies. Comrades, those who are working in the home-based NGOs that are taking care of HIV positive people, including our old aged, be rest assured that your work shall be recognized. This organization shall take care of you. We know that you are working, looking after our sick sisters, looking after the old, but there is nobody to say to you at the end of the month, thank you for taking care of the sick. We shall recognize your work. The sick, don't give up yet. Hope is coming. We know that you don't have proper facilities in hospitals. Don't give up. Those who are suffering from HIV and AIDS, you remain our brothers. We shall never discriminate against you. We shall talk proudly about you and help you to survive. Being HIV positive is no longer a death sentence. There is medication for it. For as long as you think positive, you shall live long. Let us give them support. Let us take care of them because we love them. The prisoners, we know that you are in correctional services. We know very well that the conditions are bad there. We know that most of you in those prisons, you regret those crimes that you have committed against your African brothers. Hang in there. Don't lose hope. Be prepared to change. Because when you get out of prison, EFF will be ready to receive you and integrate you back into society, and you shall play a constructive role. The colored community, we know that the current government thinks about you when they think about drugs and alcohol. They have nothing positive to do to you. We are saying to you, especially those in the coastal areas, we shall restore your fishing rights and you shall continue to fish there without any permission, because you've got the permission. The permission you have is a birth certificate. That alone should qualify you to continue with fishing communities. Comrades, I must never lie to you and want to pretend that the struggle is starting today. The struggle has started long before some of us. And we need to acknowledge that. When the ANC was formed in 1912, it was a unity of the African people who were conquered during the wars of dispossession and resistance. The people of Africa said, we need to come together and fight the settlers.